Hello and welcome. How is everybody doing? Look who is actually on camera for his weekly stream. And chat is hopping. Oh, I stopped petting him to click on chat, and he's gone. That quick. All right, let's see how we're doing here. We got Crypt Keeper. Crypt, are you home yet? Did you make it home? Are you stuck at an airport somewhere? What is the status of all that? How was the event? Tell us about it. How many people were there? How many vendors were there? How was the fish show? Did they have a fish show? I don't know that they had a fish show. Tell us all about it. Did you get anything? Did you buy anything? Welcome in, Zenny. There's the wonderful Mary. Welcome. Clicks, how you doing? Shady Mike, welcome. Sketty Nona, welcome. Richard, welcome. Latbed Aquatics. I think that's a new name. Welcome. Bob Mennel, welcome. How you doing? And that's everybody so far. Well, thank you for being here. I hope everyone's doing well. I actually do have a list of stuff to do. Don't let me forget, we have an unboxing to do as well. Scotty and Tim are in a timeout for not doing the... Yes. Oh, okay. So that is probably the first weekend raid in Clash of Clans that I have missed in years, probably. I woke up at 6:30 or 7 a.m. yesterday morning. Got ready, went to work. I did not get home from work until sometime between 10:30 or 11. And I went to bed. So it was a lot. It was a very, very, very long day. We did in the, let me think here. I think the email said this weekend alone we had 10,000 guests. Let me pull it up, see if I'm doing it right. If I'm reading this right here. In 2 days, we had 10,000 guests. And yeah, it was insane. We had probably one of our largest events, last night. Saturday and Sunday day. We had, do you mind? We had Tom Nook with an N from some game. And yeah, it was a huge hit. Very huge hit. So yeah, I was tired. 186 Element, welcome. You have a link that's a lot of questions. You have a link. I have a link to the stats. I'm confused. Elfish, welcome in. Show was great. A lot of attendees, a lot of vendors, and I brought stuff home. Well, tell us. Will there be trivia? Maybe. I forgot to set up for that. I'm about tired of coming to this stream and not seeing cats. Matt, go to the beginning and you'll see a cat. He was on the camera. You were late. He's there. The other one is probably stuck between the TV and the window right here because he has the cone of shame on right now. So Cheddar has been scratching here and here. and on both sides, and he's losing his fur and from scratching so much. I finally was able to get him to stay still and figure out a method that I can put eardrops in and spray the spots. Which that was a struggle, but I adapted and overcame. Then I realized as soon as I spray him, Mac goes and licks him. So what good is it doing? So I've decided that when I'm home, I'm gonna keep the cone on him so that Mac can't lick him and he can't scratch. As soon as I put the cone on him, I'll spray. Today I did not do eardrops though. He's traumatized enough. He's not doing very well with the cone. He's just goes in reverse the entire time. And tries to jump to go places and bangs into the cone and falls backwards instead. It's a freaking mess. Crip says, Annette, I have been way too busy for video games. I am sorry. Well, you need to free up your schedule. Matt says, you cannot call this Monday with Mac when there is no effing Mac. Mac was here. He was here. Okay. Welcome in, Diane. Oh, Diane's making dinner. Okay. Yeah, I'm early because Steven ended early. I bet if the Clash had a hippo, we could get 10,000 people in 2 days. That's true. I agree. I think he means to come up so he doesn't have to type all that. Oh! Why don't you say so? All right. Invite. Copy. And then we go over here. Oh, there he is, right there. Paste. There you go. All right. Hip Hop Hillbilly, welcome in. Had to wait 5 minutes. Thanks for the subscription. Mary says ear infection. I don't know. He has, when he went for his baby vet check, he had evidence of ear mites in the past. She said not currently, but in the past. So I'm giving eardrops just in case. I don't know. Welcome in, Jesse. Hope you're doing well. It's been a couple of days since you've posted any pictures of that barn. Hip Hop Hillbilly says, I haven't played Clash of Clans in a good 7 years. I forgot all about that game. I've been playing for 7 years. Oh, there's Tim.
Hey, Scotty.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. Are you home?
You cut out. What'd you say?
Are you home?
Yes, I am. Got home around 1 o'clock.
That's good.
Yep.
That was the quickest airplane ride ever you've had.
Yeah. It only started 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. So tell us all about it because you did not do any live streams.
No, it was incredibly busy. I was helping out Grant over at the Garden of Eaters booth all weekend, and on day one, he about sold out.
That's amazing.
It was crazy.
That's
crazy.
Really good. That's good to hear.
Yep. I heard that from a lot of the freshwater vendors as well.
Good. Very good. Very good. I like to hear when events are successful, and even more so when vendors are successful. Like that's what I like to hear. Because if vendors especially those that really count on the events, go to too many events and are not successful, it's going to hurt them.
Mhm.
And we want vendors to do well and to be happy. It's good for the hobby, it's good for the clubs, and it's good for all the events,
Yep.
is the way I look at it.
Mhm.
That's awesome. So what'd you buy?
So I got over at Sabu's stand. I got a new Pleco for the 75. It's a L204.
Oh, wow. What's the name
It,
of that one?
I forget the name of it, but it's black with vertical white stripes.
Oh,
Looks
that
really
narrows
really
it down
cool.
to about 100. All right.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
maybe somebody in chat will tell us, or Zenny's probably Googling it. And what else to get? Is that it?
No, I also got a couple of Crips. I've got a couple more Spiralis for the 75 gallon just to kind of help fill in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lucas Brett's had one Cryptofinus left, so I
Nice.
took that, emptied that bin out for him.
Awesome.
And then just at the end, I had enough time to squeeze over to the saltwater side for like 10 minutes before the expo officially closed Sunday night for the whole weekend.
Right.
And I saw Kimberly over at Killa Arts, and I got a really, really cool glow in the dark shrimp painting.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's perfect for you.
yeah, I really like it.
Awesome. All right, let me say some more hellos. Big Tall Whip, welcome. Whip, if you rewind to the beginning, not only does it help my watch hours, but you get to see Mac the cat as well. And welcome in Lumi. Finally found my way here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I thought you were much older. Hmm. I don't know how to take that. I am 39, I think. Yeah, I think I'm 39. That sounds good. It's been a long time since someone has thought I was younger, though. All the kids at work think I'm like 50. So I appreciate that. The devil says, Tim, get on it. Hospitality room, petting room. Room? A petting room. I guess you can pet Tim for $1. I don't know what that means.
A little weird, but we'll go with it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Flatbed Aquatic says, note to self, bring pet hippo to the clash. Got it. Yeah, make it work. Zenny says, oh, she's just yelling at me because I didn't know what you meant. Okay. The devil says too much eardrops can cause yeast infection. Well, I'm not doing too many. It's not even. I think the instructions say to do it 2 times a day. I only do it once a day, and I often miss days. Okay. Zenny says we're It's him in the building. Nice. Okay. Oh, his camera went off. Monster Fish Gal, welcome in. Dee Dee has a print from Kimberly as well. Zenny was discussing dinner ideas with the children. What was I supposed to Google? What is an L2 something something something? Welcome in, Big Steve. What's your L? Your L what?
204.
L204, Zenny. Welcome in, Mark. Piles Aquatics. Lurking and building tanks. Neat. Lumi thought I was a boomer. Oh, good grief.
Having issues over here.
And I'm caught up. All right, what else do you get?
So that's all I brought home.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of shopping. There wasn't a whole lot of time.
An L204 is a Flash Emperor Pleco. Panalacus albivermis. Panacolis albivermis. There we go. We'll go with that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
That's cool. So I don't know if you caught it in all the million messages I sent you and during your craziness of a weekend, but I did a water change on all 4 shrimp tanks.
No, you didn't. Stop
Yes, I
lying
did.
to us.
I actually did water changes, and I normally don't do water changes, but I did water
I
changes.
know. I know.
I
That's why I
did
think you're lying.
I did a water change on the Blue Bolt tank, the empty tank, or it was empty at the time. The PBL tank and the PRL tank. I did water changes on all 4 of them. I took out about 8, I think was the number, of the PRLs. I just, as I got them, I didn't even try to pick out certain ones. I grabbed a handful of them and put them in the empty tank. And I'm going to let them grow up a little bit, see how they do. I wanted to give some more room in the main tank because I think they had another batch of babies. I mean, those things are reproducing like crazy in that little tank.
That's a good thing. It's a good problem to have.
I probably started with between 4 to 6, maybe, I'm guessing. And I have probably 30 to 50 in that tank now.
Oh, wow.
And it's only like a 2-gallon tank. So,
Very good.
Yeah. I figure I better do some water changes because that that tank is so small. I don't feed them heavily or anything like that, but I'm just nervous. I don't want to kill the whole group,
Right.
But I figure moving the PRLs from that tank to the other tank, or at least some of them, will help split the colony, give them more room, get that other tank going better, and then down the road I can add some. Hold on, let's look at the chart. I can do some. Hold on, it's loading. All right, we can go with. Let's see here. I could maybe create some advanced Nanacy with a backline.
Yep. It's going to be many generations of work, but you definitely can.
Yeah, probably not, but it sounded good.
I think you should go for it. What's the worst to happen?
Sure. And let's see, people came in here. Shady Mike says, beautiful Pleco Tim, get big, close to 9 inches in the right size tank. Stunning. Well, that's good because that's a big tank you got.
Yep.
So that's perfect.
Yep.
And welcome in Steven. And Emma the Sea Witch. I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well. How's your mother? I haven't seen her either. I hope she's okay. And welcome in Coro and Nancy from Tennessee. Welcome in. All kinds of people. We got 33 people. Holy crap. They heard you were here. Welcome in, Mr. V. So yeah, I think that's the direction I'm going, and we'll see what happens. And I'm excited. I want to, now that I'm figuring out this RODI thing, I think it's going to work out pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for you. Sounds like you're heading in the right direction with it all.
Yeah, once I get some what's it called? Some more furniture in that one room, and actually even in downstairs in the fish room, once I build another rack, I can do more tanks. It's just I don't have room for tanks right now. I got to build stuff or get stuff to put tanks on and get tanks.
Yep.
I do have a couple that I could probably set up if I had a place to put them. So, and it's not space; it's just lack of furniture. But I've been seeing a lot of pictures of shrimp that I would like to try. So, let's see what chat says here. Okay, I'm right here. Emma says, "Mom's good. Been doing the fish thing still. I started a new job today. Oh gosh. Well, congratulations." And that says, "Coro, so many PNW." Oh, excuse me. Oh no. Okay. So many PNW people going to the Clash this year. It's your year to go too. Yep. I agree. Sorry to disappoint you, Annette. You'll have to save your tape measure for another time. Okay. And okay, there we go. So one thing I'm struggling with in the upstairs, the downstairs bedroom fish room, is temperature. And not only in there, but in the basement. I've gotten temperature in the basement to stay where I need it to stay. The temperature's staying good in there. The bedroom one, not so much. I've learned that room has no insulation, I don't think. There's no way there's insulation in that damn room. So temperature has been staying relatively cool in there, but you said that's okay. The other issue that I'm running into now is I got a electric bill that was a metric poop ton of money. I was not expecting that because my normal electric bill, I forget the exact numbers, but like in the apartment, I used to get electric bills in the teens. Maybe in the worst months, up to $100 at the most. Here at the house, I've gotten electric bills usually around $100, give or take 50. I'm now on my second over $300 electric bill.
Ouch.
Yes. And I don't make that much money.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. So, if it was if I'd been paying 100 or 150 and it was 200 or 250, okay. But over 300 2 months in a row is killing me. So while I was being successful in heating the room, I was not expecting that much. But I really think the problem is insulation. So I started digging into it. In that bedroom, it is extremely drafty. The walls are cold to the touch. The windows must not be that good because you could feel a draft coming through them. So I started to tackle that. I got the plastic to put on the windows that tape onto them. And then I'm like, crap, I need a hair dryer to tighten the plastic. That's what it says, is you tape it up there and then you use a hair dryer. Well, I don't have no damn hair dryer. So I had to get a hair dryer. Luckily, it was only $8 though. And so I put the plastic up on both windows in that room. I had a bunch of the styrofoam insulation sheets and down in the basement because I'm working on putting that up in the basement. So I lined the walls with them. Like they're not attached yet, but I'm just at least placing them tightly around the room.
Yep.
I've already noticed the difference, so that's good. But I need to do more. In the basement, I closed off. There's three windows, a total of 3 windows. I put styrofoam sheets in there and spray foam around them. And I've been gluing the poly sheets to the walls in there as well. I have more to do, but I noticed today that the temperature is staying where it needs to, and the temperature on the heaters, I have the electric radiators, space heaters, the temperatures on them is below it. So I think it's working, but I need to continue. The downfall in all of that is there was a random block gap, like a hole in the wall in the basement. So I figured, all right, I'll fill it up with spray foam. Well, I'm filling it up, and a glob of spray foam starts to fall out. I'm like, oh no! And I go to stop it with my hand. Not good. I'm not. It's not good. It got all over my hand. And I'm like, shit. What am I gonna do now? And I'm like, oh no, what do I do? I ran over to the sink to rinse it. Well, I think that just quickens up the process of it because it got worse. And I'm like, okay, let's see how sticky it is. So I go to touch it like this.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to separate, but now it's on this hand too.
This sounds like a super glue story. Oh, that's great.
And I mean, it's still like this was Saturday. This was Saturday, and I'm still picking it off of my skin and stuff. I poured gasoline on my hands, trying to get it off. I used hot water. I used soap. It was ridiculous. And now, from picking it off, the skin's starting to get irritated. It's a hot freaking mess. The stuff I do for these damn fish. Over $300 electric bills.
Yep.
Screwing up my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. All right, let's catch up in chat. Oh, I'm way behind. All right. Right. All right. There's right here. That's where I am. Lumi says I have located my bed. Well, congratulations. I didn't know you lost it. Nancy said I told you to do a cold water fish room. Well, yeah. In the 60s is a cold water fish room. Zenny, $600 last August. That is ridiculous.
No thanks.
No, I would not do that.
Nope.
Like, I'm the type where on the hottest days, well, yeah, this past summer, here at the house, I only put in one window air conditioner, and that's in the bedroom. I did not put, I have 2 or 3 other window units that I could put throughout the house. It didn't get that hot, and it was cold in the bedroom. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
At the apartment, same thing. The heat, because I'm on blood thinners, I get cold really easily. So I like to keep it relatively warm, but not when I sleep. And still, like I said, I was expecting 100, 150, maybe 200 because we had some really cold days last month. I mean, we were in single digits. And so I expected it to be warmer. But nah, that was ridiculous. Emma says that sounds like a Florida summer electric bill. Yikes. Yeah, yikes is right. That's insane. Exactly. Steven says, yes, summers are 500 plus here. But that's because it's so hot there and you like it cold. Mark says you could breed some of the killifish that need colder temperatures in there. Yes, I'm all about that. You know, like, I'm not trying to keep the room 78, 80 degrees, especially when it's that cold out. I'm trying to keep the room around 72. When it gets super cold, let it drop down to 68. That's fine. When it's warmer, maybe it goes up to 74. But 72 is my point that I aim for. In some of, in the one room, if it drops down to 66, no big deal. In the other room, the same thing, 66. Like, the fish that I want to keep relatively warm are in the one room in the basement that is mostly insulated now, and it stays warm. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Mark says my bill this month is $474. That's crazy. Welcome in, Cosmin. Cosmin lives in Delaware as well. These last months it was very cold. It's not the fish. Right. No, I know. The devil says I need to start doing his own fires and not rely on heaters. If I was not in a townhouse, I would have a fireplace. I would get a wood stove. Absolutely. My next house will have a wood stove. I love wood stoves. Paul McCarthy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And Whip says my electric bill is routinely can't talk over $250 and often over $300. Yeah, but you probably have like a big mansion, Whip. I'm in a little house. Let's see here. Dee Dee says that stuff works good. I used it back in the day. Dryer pulls it tight and clear. Yes. Jody P, I hope you're feeling better. I miss seeing you on the stream tonight. Hope you're doing well. Alshon, welcome in. Winter heating electric bill is $500 to $600. 12 hours at 66, 12 hours at 61. But Alshon, your house is like 2 to 3 times the size of my house. Like I've been to your house. You have a big house compared to mine. Lumi says, how inappropriate am I allowed to be in this chat? Have at it. Game on. It can't be any worse than what Zenny says. But Zenny and Nancy from Tennessee, they get started and the stream just goes downhill. Okay. Steven says, Lumi, I'm not sure. Try it out. Dee Dee says, Lumi, if Scotty wears a tie, it's all business. No tie on me. In fact, I am wearing my first Keystone Class shirt from the first year I attended in 2018. Did you know, Tim, that in 2018, there were 95 registered attendees for the Keystone Clash? 95 of them. There were 11 vendors taking up 22 spaces. The all-inclusive number of attendance was 110.
Wow. We've definitely grown it.
Now, to put that into comparison to where we are right now, we currently, and again, it is February 3rd, we have 164 registered attendees already for the upcoming clash. Our all-inclusive number is 167. We already have 8 vendors taking up 10 spaces.
Wow.
I love segues like that when I can just jump into what's on my whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Lumi, it's up to Zenny's discretion. Or desecration. What? Good grief. Matt says, it's sprayed and got on you. Hate when that happens. Whip says, F around to find out. And Matt says, hi, Tim. Is this your grandpa? Oh, jeez. Alshon says, Scotty is insulating himself. And Lumi says, could always use the hair dryer for pubic hair. Nope. Matt says, stop it, Scotty. I can't not think you're being dirty. Flatbed says, Whip, I do that all the time. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Yep. Matt says, I don't think gasoline helps get it off. I could be wrong, though. Lumi is not banned. No, you're good. Dee Dee says, I've never used gasoline. Welcome to home ownership. Nail polish remover. Mary, I don't have any of that either. Mark says, I'm so behind in chat. This is terrible. And there's 38 people. This is all because of you, Tim. I normally don't get this attendance on a Monday.
No, it's your channel.
Yeah, but it's because you're here. Like, word's getting around, you know? Mark says, the bill was so high because of at least a week of very cold weather for here. Yeah, probably the same here. The space heater to keep my tortoise alive was probably most responsible, right? Annette says, Lumi, if Scotty doesn't read your chat out loud, that's how you know it makes him uncomfortable. Yep. And there's Jenna. Welcome in, Jenna. And everyone's saying hi to Jenna because she's the highlight of the chat. Emma says, I have an actual question. Okay, that's good. My tank has good parameters. That's good. Low flow and a heater. Why are my shrimps still dying? Tim, this is for you.
There's a few things that could be causing it. So the heater, when those things heat up, you're gonna set it to, let's say, 72 degrees, just for the example. Your heater's going to turn on when it's like 2 to 4 degrees below 70 degrees, and it won't turn off until it's 2 to 4 degrees above 70 degrees. So you're always going to have a huge fluctuation in temperature just because you have a heater in there. And every time your temperature fluctuates like that, your shrimp are going to try to molt. If the shell is not thick enough, it will not be able to successfully molt and therefore will perish. That's one of the most common ways that the shrimp could die if you do have a heater. If it's a planted tank or if you're doing a lot of moving around of the ornaments and stuff, you can stir up some bacteria from underneath the substrate, which is definitely not good. Over time, that could cause some issues with your shrimp.
Interesting. Hopefully that helps, Emma. Richard says acetone fingernail polish remover will take off the spray foam. Yeah, that's what it said. Jenna's just being Jenna. Someone's spam calling me by the looks of it. Let's see. Let's see here. Mrs. Whip wouldn't bother divorcing me. She'd just kill me dead. Poor Whip. Okay. They're all just being bad. There's Linky. Welcome in, Linky. And you can put a wood stove in a townhouse. I don't know how that would work. Like, would I pipe it to the chimney my heater vents to? How does that work with having a gas heater? I mean, it'd be freaking awesome if I could do it, especially cheaply. Like, I can get the wood stove for cheap. It's the plumbing of the exhaust that worries me. Zenny says, Whip, it's not just the tanks. 10 years ago, before them, it was already over $350 in the summer. Oh my God. And the prices definitely haven't gone down, so I guess the tanks are only like 100 to 150 of that. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I have not seen an electric bill since I started keeping fish. Aren't you lucky? Okay. Alshon also has electric heat, just put a new unit in last year. So I do have electric baseboard heaters in this room and my bedroom next door. And then I have a radiator space heater, electric radiator space heater in the downstairs bedroom and one in each fish room in the basement. So that's a total of 3. Other than that, I don't have much electric going at all. Okay. Thank you, Coro, for doing the stats. I've had 41 people here tonight. Holy crap. And my all-time max is 58. That's crazy.
Wow. It's a very good night for you then.
I suspect the 58 was probably when I had Scott from King and Queen Cichlids on here. I think that was probably my biggest. Okay. Let's see, going down. There's Laura. Welcome in, Laura. Laura, you missed the shrimp talk. We were talking all about shrimps. and I did water changes on my shrimp tanks, and I moved some PRLs. Did you say you need some PRLs, Laura? because they had more babies. Okay. And of course, Laura has to come in here. I think it's called flexing her operations that she has in her fish room. My Rosy Reds just laid more eggs. Imagine that. All right. Here we go. You can install a chimney into any house. It's all a matter of getting it done to code and whether it's worth the cost. You can put a wood stove in a townhouse, but it's probably okay. Yeah, I agree. There's Geek Boy. Welcome in. All right. Geek says that prison is treating you well, Tim.
Yep, they are.
And Laura says it's not my fault you started early. That's true. That's true. It's Steven's fault. And yes, you want PRLs. My numbers are just fading away. No babies. Laura, I'm probably up to 3 or 4 batches of babies they've had in that little 2-gallon tank. Did I get the original ones from you, Laura? I think I may have. Did I get them from you? She says, I don't know, maybe. I think I may have. Or did I get them from you, Tim? No, you didn't have any.
Nope.
I don't know where I got them from. I think I got them from you, Laura. I really do. But I mean, they're doing absolutely amazing. But I can get you some more. All right. Scotty isn't a boomer. No, I don't think so. What years are boomers? I don't think I am. Or the guy sold them for a while who got them from me. Who got them from you? I don't think so. I think I got them from you. Boomer. Older than my dad. Okay. Well, then I'm not a boomer. Scotty is technically a millennial. Okay. That works. So speaking of having lots of shrimp, in March 15th, at that fish place, that pet place, is our what would it be? Spring swap for ACLC. The tables went on sale 2 days ago. On the 1st, yeah, 2 days ago. And we have already sold out more than half of the spaces already. Oh. So we normally have like 30 spaces, I think it is. I got to double check and make sure I have the right inventory. We've already sold 20.
Wow.
So it's almost sold out already. And it's always a good swap. I mean, we get so many people there because it's in the store of that fish place, that pet place. So there's a ton of people that come just because of the swap. And then there's so many people that have no clue about the swap that come just to buy fish and stuff and don't even know about us. And then they see us and all of the commotion. They join ACLC. They come in. They buy stuff from the vendors. It's a win-win. But I think I am to the point where I am just about ready to start being a vendor at swaps. I think
you should.
I think so too. But I am not ready to, and especially at this one, because I'm president of the club that's running it, I don't think I can do it by myself at this one, especially being my first one. So if anybody here wants to split a table, let me know. I can be at the table a lot, but not constantly. And yeah, I'll definitely have PRLs to sell. I will probably have a couple different strains of guppies to sell. Maybe some Limias, some cherry reds, some cherry red neos, blue neos, maybe some yellow neos, maybe some snowballs. I'm not sure. The oopie poopies in here. They're coming making a comeback again. Maybe some plants. What else? Maybe some killies. I'm kind of possessive over my killies. I don't know if I really want to get rid of them. So yeah, I think I'll have enough, but not for a whole table by myself. But we'll see. All right, let's see here. Catch up in chat.
So does that fall on a Saturday or Sunday, the swap?
Saturday the 15th, I think it is.
Okay. I'm going to definitely try to get down there.
Oh, wow. That would be exciting if you're off work.
Right.
That's the key thing.
Yep.
All right. Jenna or Shady Mike says, Jenna, if your room that your shrimp are in is above 68 degrees, I would take the heater out of the tank. That is plenty of heat for shrimp. They will live much longer. Was Jenna having heat problems? Maybe I missed it. Avocado toast. I don't like avocado or toast, really. Foxy, welcome in. And some are coming for a wedding this year. Yes, for at the Clash.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that.
True story. I was telling the ACLC board that the other day, and they're excited. That they think it's absolutely insane, but they're excited. Cosman says, how many PRLs are you looking to let go? I know a guy. Well, I probably have at least 30, and I don't need 30. Jesse says, what kind of Limia? I have Vitata. Another one. And maybe another one. I don't remember the names. And I'm also not sure which ones I have a lot of babies of. I gotta check. Laura says, I got Gardner. I had to turn in for the club. Laura, you got to come to a damn meeting. You claim the snow is in your way, but you got a big truck. Just plow right through it. You got to come. And we have stuff to give you at the next meeting that you're at. Hopefully I remember. Yeah, and you need to do some more BAP stuff. Exactly. Lumi says, what kind of guppies do you have? I think one is called a panda guppy. And then the other one might just be an Endler. I'm not sure. I forget. They're all labeled downstairs. And then I have Blonde Koi, I think it might be called. The Blonde Koi is what I have the most of. It's a beautiful guppy. Oopie Poopie, is that pig Latin? Sure. There you go. Jesse wants to see you at the swap. You know Jesse.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Steven says his shrimps are good. If you love killifish, I would advise selling as much as possible. The killifish lovers you can produce, the more killifish you will have available to you. Exactly. Foxy says, I'm insane, so that lines up. It's a wonderful thing. Fishcapades. Welcome in, Mel. Hope you're doing well. Laura drove right by that fish place this weekend. Nice. Do you have locations for said limits? Maybe. Laura just got vampire shrimp. Wow. That's cool.
You're going to have to send me some pictures of those.
Yeah. All right. Next on the agenda is RODI. So I got the trash can cleaned out. I need to set up a float for the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The bad stuff, I create a siphon when I start it, and it goes to the floor drain. It goes from the trash can to the floor drain. At some point in time in life, I want to do away with that because I want to save it and find a use for that water. I hate just sending water down the drain. And then from that one, I'll send it over to a mixing tank to mix it with my minerals. And did I bring it up here? Oh, crap. My drug scale came in.
Oh, good.
So while I have you, for 1 gallon, what the hell did the cat do with my pen? There it is. For 1 gallon, how much weight of powder do I need?
It should say right on the jar how much you use in grams per 5 gallons. I think they break it down as. So then whatever they say, just divide that number by 5.
Okay.
I think it's a 3-gram scoop if I remember correctly, maybe.
All right.
Just read the jar though. It should say how many grams you should be using.
Okay. Yeah, I want to label, like create a label to put with the scale for 1 gallon and for 10 gallons. Because the trash can that I'm using is 10 gallons. So I make a batch for that. And I got a power head in there not a power head, a bubbler, just to keep the water moving.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going through enough water. Like, I'm worried it's going to go bad. It probably doesn't go bad, but, like with a bubbler, how long do you think it will last?
If you're not using it within a couple weeks, I wouldn't use it for shrimp. At
A
that
couple
point,
weeks?
right? You
Okay,
can leave it in there for like a couple of weeks. After that, better off just swapping out for some fresher, cleaner water.
oh god, more wasted water and now wasted powder too. All right. Okay. Let's see. But I did get the thing that Dee Dee recommended to be able to connect the 2 tubs. So that's the other thing I'm thinking of doing is putting it so that the one, if it gets to the top, it has a hole in the top of the trash can with a hose that goes to the other trash can. And that one goes to the drain. So then I'm not flooding the room. And then the other one will have a float valve for filling.
You can put a float valve on the waistline, and if the waistline turns off, the whole thing turns off.
Oh. How does that work?
I don't know. It just does.
Okay, cool.
I'm not that smart.
Okay. It sounded cool though.
Yeah.
Laura says she's hoping they get pregnant. The vampire shrimp. She says that you saw them at the Clash, and they're even bigger now. And Jesse has more of something. Laura says they are in my 75 and crawl up the palm bark. I got an ACLC meeting, sit under the filter and feed. Interesting. I use the smallest mark on scoop for 1 gallon ish. Okay. And Jesse gives Laura credit for how to sex shrimp. And then he says, and even if it just has a scoop and tells you X number of scoops, you can just weigh out one level scoop and do your math accordingly from there. Yeah. Grams, scales, and powder. I must be watching the wrong stream, right? Nancy from Tennessee says Scotty will not read the jar. He wants someone to type the directions out in chat so he can read it there. I mean, that is better. I agree. Laura says, Nancy, I can't make it any easier than I just wrote. Yeah. And Steven says he told me about the float valve. I got a float valve, but it's not as fancy as the one that Tim just talked about.
It's the same thing. You're just putting it on a different hose. Instead of putting it on the clean water, you're putting it on the wastewater.
So if you close off the wastewater line,
it should turn off your freshwater line as well, the clean RO water.
Oh.
But if it's not coming out of both hoses at the same rate, one bucket might fill up significantly quicker than the other. So put one on both just so that you know you're safe.
Okay.
I don't know if the device is dependent on water being able to flow from both sides, and maybe that's how it works. I'm honestly not sure. I didn't really look into it that much yet.
I'm starting to get it. Laura says I have a float valve, but you need the adapter too, so pressure doesn't foobar your RO unit. Oh, crap. Okay. So float valve with a pressure cutoff. So the one I got might not work. 186 Element says, is that Fish Place the online retailer from the early 90s? Yes. Yes. They have a store. It's now called That Fish Place, That Pet Place, because they have a little bit of everything now. I need to do an unboxing. I have a box. This box is from Printed Reef. I was a little concerned with the time it took them to send it. It was close to 2 weeks, I think. And I've never bought one of these before. But this is for my saltwater tank. So I have a 55-gallon saltwater tank now. And it has a lot of live rock, but I don't know if I want to permanently mount coral frags onto the rock yet, because I'm going to be adding more rock. So I wanted to be able to mount it on something that's movable.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a recommended place. I got a piece of paper. Okay. Bubble wrap. Maybe the cats will play with this. Here, Mac. Nope, didn't mean to scare you. Sorry, buddy. I got a thank you for your order. Visit our website for more products and get 15% off. I wish they would have given me that before. Nice bags. It's a plug that you can put in the sand to put your frags on.
Oh, okay. And then you can kind of move the frags all around the tank all the time, or?
Exactly. We're going to have to cut it. It's a resealable bag, but it's Scotty proof. Let's do a smell test. Nothing good. So there's 3 of them? 4 of them. Oh, wait, the camera's up here now. And see, it's got the little hole there that you put the frag plug in, and then you can turn it and bury it in the sand.
Okay.
I think he 3D prints these. I don't know how 3D printing works, but it looks really cool. So I got 4 of those. Oh, there was a random one in the bag. I got 5. Was I supposed to get 5? Oh, I did get 5. Okay. And then this one looks really cool. It's a magnetic coral frag rack kit.
How many different types of coral do you have right now?
I have a green something something, a neon green, same thing, and 2 or 3 types of zoas. Maybe 2? Yeah, 2, I think. Because I got 4 of them for $40, which is a really good price. And then I just won one in the auction last night, as well. I picked that up on Friday. All right, so this one has the little rack thingy that you can put 3 of them in. Well, hello there. You want to come up? All right, hold on. 1 second, buddy. And then it's got the magnet. That's a strong magnet. Holy crikeys. There we go. It's a strong magnet. And then this slides in like this. I like this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I might get more of those. And then that just gives you a lot more options of where to put the, be able to put it, the frags, and to be able to adjust the height based on their design.
Mm-hmm. Where did this stuff come from?
Printed Reef.
Where are they out of?
That's a good question. Clarendon Hills, Illinois.
Not too far.
Is that in Matland or Whipland? One of them.
I think Whip's in out that way anyway.
Yeah. All right. Kitty wants to come out. Oh, nope, maybe not. Kitty, come here. Come here. Hi, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Nope. Maybe not. Never mind. Are you still alive over there, buddy? Are you stuck? You okay? We should get him to make an appearance. The people probably want to see him. Are you able to get out from there, buddy?
Yeah, Matt was already asking for him earlier, so.
Well, he missed it because Matt was here.
Yep.
Come here. Come on. Come on. There we go. There he is. You're all right. You're okay. Don't hate me forever because I put a cone on you. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, now you want to come up because I got the other one. He's not happy, but I hope it's working. I'm just worried about you. All right? I want you to be healthy. It breaks my heart having this thing on him.
Yeah, we had to do that for my dog one time. She did not handle it well at all. She was bumping into every single doorway.
Oh, yeah. He just keeps on backing up wherever he has to go.
And at least your cat's smart enough to do that.
Yeah. I wouldn't say smart is the correct term, though.
Adapted enough to do that.
I think it's just accidental. I think it just happens. I'll take it off before we go to bed, okay? You'll be all right. And look, Matt's probably not even here, but and the cat's on the stream again, and Whip as well. They were both complaining.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good boy. There you go. Zenny says, "Don't give your cats plastic to chew on." Okay, I'll put it in the trash, and then they'll take it out and chew on it. They have noodles instead of brains, Scotty. I don't know how to explain it, but the cats just aren't all there. I know this one's not all there. Trust me. He is far from it. Look at the little cone head. Yep, that poor baby. I know. It's bad. Laura says, so had my older Chai at vet today for yearly checkup. Found out that the odd colors, he's blue between gray and black, have a genetic thing. They get bald, so I have a bald Chihuahua. Oh gosh. Yeah, he has bald spots right here and there. And he is not happy with me. Don't hate me, buddy. It's okay. It's all good. All right. What else can we talk about, Tim? That is everything on my list.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you have any tanks you can show us?
I can bring you downstairs and show you the 75. It's a little bit ugly right now.
It sounds like a good idea if you want to. Oh, Nancy says you also have a bald spot. Where is your cone? Right? Oh, Nancy. I don't know. If he has a bald spot, doesn't that mean that that's bad? Isn't that a bad thing? So if this prevents him from scratching it, it would be good. Sleeper Barbecue, welcome. She's on fire. There's always time for trivia. Oh, yeah. I need to get Jenna back on here so we can do trivia again. Zenny, can you message Matt and tell him there's a cat on stream? Please. There was a cat here. He wasn't here. He was here. There wasn't a cat. Now there's a cat and he's not here. Like, what the heck? There's his bot. Oh, Zenny already did. Thanks, Zenny. You're the bestest. I'll have to buy myself something for my B-Day at the swap. There you go. FFL cat alert. That's a good idea. He should make something like that. It's about that time of day that he's probably walking the dogs. Yeah, that's true too. I remember when he used to stream them. I miss those streams. Oh. All right. Hold on, Cheddar. I need to get the mouse, okay?
So here's the tank.
Hold on. I got to make you big. Oh, that's me. There we go.
So
That's
75-gallon tank.
Oh, wow.
And right now I do have a little bit of like a algae issue.
Look at that. Is that a
So I'm gonna get some Brightwell Razor in there and see if that'll clean it up.
You got a load of everything in that tank.
Yeah, a lot of different crypts in here.
All right, so show us each one and each fish.
Okay. We'll start with this fish.
That looks like a rainbow.
Right? I'm getting so confused because my camera's like backwards. This one here that's swimming, where'd he go? Right here
They're
in
all
the middle.
swimming, hopefully.
There's a blueberry tetra in here. We caught that at the Keystone, or no,
What?
yeah, it's the Keystone Clash, the parking lot.
What?
We went on a collecting trip in the parking lot at the Keystone Clash.
What the freak are you talking about?
Night Owl and I. You weren't there?
In the parking lot?
Yeah. Sabu dumped it out of his trash can.
Oh.
So he's now in my 75-gallon.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, he's up here in the front. Oh, where'd he go? Over here. Okay, so for plants, I've got Legandria red up here in the front,
Okay.
completely covered in algae.
It's okay.
Behind that, I've got Cryptmeoia. In the back there is Crypt Green 1TI. Florida Sunset. I've got
Is
Crypt
Florida
Red.
Sunset pink flamingo?
No.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Okay.
I'd have to look at that one again. In the back here, I've got one plant of the red 1TI. Right here in between the log and the 3 tubes there, I planted a new crypt called Crypt Key. I can't even pronounce it. Keeii.
Ki. Ki.
Something like that. That one all melted back.
That rainbow.
I do have
beautiful.
a little bit of new growth on it.
That freaking rainbow was gorgeous that just swam by.
Oh, thank you. I think that was the. Are you looking at the Bosamani?
Yes, that's a Bosamani. Wow.
Yeah, so that's one of the Evs Creek Bosmanis from Dan's Fish.
Holy hell.
Yeah, super beautiful.
What are the tell us about the rainbows.
So I went to the Bucks County Aquarium auction a couple years ago.
I know.
And they were like $2 a bag.
Yeah.
So I've got a mixed rainbow community.
Do they
in the back there? I found the new pleco. Hold on. Side note. I found the new pleco. He's in behind all the spiralis and red spiralis, right in between the two colors there. Can you kind of see the black and white stripes?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the L204 pleco.
Wow.
Hopefully we can get him to come out to the front so you guys can see him. But anyway, what were you asking?
I don't know. Go back to the plants.
Okay, so I've got green spiralis and red spiralis.
Nice.
Willisii.
Uh-huh.
This one here is a Finnis red. I've got Nuri platinum up in here. That's undulata broadleaf in the back corner. And I've got some more flamingos to plant down in. A lot of what I had melted.
A pile of just tossed pink flamingos. That is
Yes.
so appropriate for them.
Yep. And then if we come over here, this is
Wait,
the
no, we're
new
not ready
tank.
for that tank. Go back.
Okay.
All right. Tell me about the rainbows. Like, I'm not a rainbow guy, but they really look sharp.
Yeah, so they're all the, I believe they're all the Melatonemia variety. I don't think I've got the Chilatherina in here.
Okay.
So it's just a mixture of a bunch of different rainbows.
Now, do they crossbreed or?
They do, but I'm not intending to breed any of these. I don't want to upset any of the rainbow fish community.
Right. Okay. So they will, but it's not the end of the world.
Right. This is just a fun tank. It's nothing that I'm selling the fish out of. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I mean, they look beautiful. Those are really sharp looking rainbows. It almost makes me want to get them.
Rainbows are awesome. I love them.
I think they need bigger tanks though, right? Than what I have.
What's your biggest?
I mean, I do have a 40 breeder.
That might be okay, but get something bigger. They'll be happier.
Yeah. All right, next tank.
So this here's my newest tank, 10-gallon Dennerly tank.
Oh,
Lava Stone Aquascape. Whole bunch of boost on there. And then this here is Crypt Costata, the big tall one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've got Crypt Willisii in the front
Wow.
and kind of all around. I did put a Florida Sunset in back here. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep, yep.
Okay. And if I take this off, so in the back here is Balance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've also got some moss hidden behind here. It's the Cameroon moss. It looks really, really cool.
I don't see the moss. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I just pulled some out so that you guys could see.
Okay. And some floaters.
Not really focusing, and then my light just turned off. Give me just a second. Okay. Light's back on.
And a betta.
Yep. Yeah, so I got that betta at PetSmart of all places. Every single one of them looked absolutely healthy. I couldn't believe it.
I like the color.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, that's pretty sharp. It's a really cool aquascape.
Thanks.
Grant taught you well.
Yes, and
Yeah.
when I was down there, he gave me a bunch of pointers with this tank. The
Nice.
biggest one being the front here. I just lost 3 inches of my canvas because of how deep I did the substrate.
Mm,
So he told me next time I do one, try to get the front of the substrate really, really low. That way I'm not losing too much real estate there.
right, right. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Mickham. No,
And I
that's
do have to find a different heater for this tank because that just looks absolutely ridiculous.
it adds character.
Eh, I don't like it.
Those are like I almost want to completely tear apart my 40 breeder planet tank and make it just crypts.
Mm-hmm.
There's just way too much crap in there. They're all mixed together. I absolutely hate that because I don't know what anything is. I don't know how you know what all those crypts are. Like they're like there's no labels or anything. How do you know which one is which, especially when they look so similar? There's one
I've got a
label.
label.
Yeah, there's one. And that's it.
Wait, no,
Carmen
here's
says
the
that,
second label. I'm doing
well,
good, Scotty. There's 2 labels on here.
well, if you count them, there's actually more than that now. But yes, the majority say pink flamingo. Cosman says that beta is a mustard gas originally developed by Jude Uncle Junkin Owls from the Bay Area. I ran into him a few times at the local beta meets. There you go. Did you know that about your beta?
No, I did not.
Now you do. Oh, he's sleeping.
He loves the mirror.
You got to get one of those loops and see if he does tricks through it.
Yeah, I should.
That would be a good showfish at the Clash.
I think so. I'm definitely going to be entering the Blueberry Tetra into the Clash.
Yeah. Nice. And you could be making shorts out of these videos and helping your channel.
I really should.
I have so many videos on my phone to do shorts of, and I just never do it.
Mm-hmm.
Macom wants to know if he was expensive.
25?
That's not bad.
No.
Nice. All right. Well, I think. Do you have any more tanks to show us, or is that all of them?
I think that's all of them that I'm going to show today. I might
right.
hop on stream tomorrow evening.
Nice. All right. Oh, Sue Harkey's here. Has she been here the whole time?
I haven't seen her.
No. And SC Cat House is here. Holy crap.
Hmm.
How to not mess up a pink flamingo crypt. Leave it in the pot it came in. That's a true story.
Yeah, these are still pretty pink.
Yeah. Do you have CO2 in those tanks?
So I've got the CO2 right here. I just have not hooked it up yet. I've got to get new diffusers for them.
So
I had it hooked up in the 75
burning.
gallon. It just wasn't working properly for me. How I had it.
Gotcha.
But there will be some CO2 run to both of these in the next couple of weeks, hopefully.
Nice. Laura says, SC, that what I did, put fart tab in it and put back in pot. Yeah, you gotta love autocorrect. Laura and her fart tabs. Cosman says Jude Owls also developed a purple gas strain. Oh wow, look at that drawing.
Yeah, that's what I got from Kimberly.
That's beautiful.
So since I mentioned it earlier, I did want to show that real quick.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Glows in the dark and everything. Super, super cool.
Some more facts about your beta. Jude Owls also developed a purple gas strain. Oh crap. All right, hold on, Cheddar. Hold on, I gotta scroll up, buddy. All right. There the blue is replaced with purple. I don't think he was able to get it to the half moon shape though. Interesting. Fart tabs cause methane purling. Scotty didn't read my question for Tim. Very rude. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Can you put the question back in chat for us?
Please, Jenna.
If the question was from Jenna, it's probably asking what happened to all of the Rotalas in that tank.
That's a good point.
Yep. Joke's on her. They've never been in that tank.
True story. Which Killy is the worst one? Oh. Question for Tim. Which killifish is the worst one?
Probably the least killy, because it's not really a killy.
I like.
It's the least of them all. It's the least of them all. I knew I liked
you for a reason, Tim. Got you, Jenna. All right. All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you, Tim, for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's so much better when I have somebody with me.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
And I'm gonna go give the cat some attention and get ready for Grant's stream. Is he streaming tonight? I didn't see one scheduled yet.
I haven't seen one scheduled yet either. But he didn't tell me he was canceling. He did make it home this morning.
All right, well that's good. Then he'll probably do it.
Yep.
I'm looking now, see if I see one. Dan just scheduled his. Tomorrow's giveaway or the Wednesday is going to be a red blue Colombian Tetra.
Ooh.
Let's see. There's the Garden of Eden. Let's see if he has anything on his channel. Nothing scheduled yet. But sometimes they do it at the last minute. There's Linda Worth. Linda, I was asking about you. Emma was here. Welcome. Let's see here. All right. Mickham's talking about killies though. Fundulopanchax or Anothabronchius are often seen as most aggressive ones. Really? But kept right, they are cool too, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's Shelby's channel too. Yes, that is correct, Zenny. All right, everyone. I'm going to play the outro.